So what I want to talk about next is the future of MOBE. Where's MOBE headed as a company? And I've got some pretty big changes that I'm going to be announcing, and I think that you're going to be very excited about some of these changes. I'm pretty excited to announce them to you, and it involves a change to, number one, our core product line, number two, our logo, number three, even our name. Wow. Okay, so I've been actually waiting about 8 months now to share some of these changes with you. And I'm always thinking about the future. One of the most valuable things I do is each day I try and take between 30 and 60 minutes, and on my laptop, that same laptop, I actually have this text edit document, and all I do is I turn off my Wi-Fi and I type. And I think about all of my ideas, my innovations for the future of the company. Because I'm very much in this for the long term. I started when I was 21 years old in this industry. I'm now 29. I'm getting old. Okay, I'm losing that main marketing hook of young guy makes lots of money. Now I can't say that so much. I used to say 23-year-old kid. Now I have to say 20-something-year-old kid. I'm 29, but soon I won't be able to say that. But I'm always thinking about the future and how do we make sure that the business is here for the long term, because I plan on doing this for the rest of my life. I really do. I've invested my entire 20s into this business, and I'm going to keep on doing it. And people ask me, well, what's the end game? You know, what's the number you're trying to get to? And my answer, it's kind of like the name of the book. It's limitless. You know, I want to see how far we can take this. So that's what excites me about the idea of not accepting limits and just taking it as far as possible. Okay, so I want to share with you what some of these changes actually are. And the first one is really what we stand for. Now, I've been talking about this for some time. When MOBE started off, MOBE was very much about how to make money online. Okay, that's really what it was. It was the affiliate program. Everything was geared towards how to make money online. And over time, we've started to switch our training to be more applicable to small business in general. So whether you have an online affiliate marketing business or whether you operate a hairdresser salon, you know, a traditional brick and mortar business, you'll be able to get training out of what MOBE provides and apply it to your business. So when the company started, this is what we were. That's the first logo, and I remember late 2010 trying to think of a name. I thought, well, what should I call this whole thing? And I came up with My Online Business Empire. Now, I had a list of about 15 names, and I'm really glad I didn't choose some of them. I had some pretty outlandish names. I had names like Automatic Income Generator, and all kinds of crazy names. But I settled on this one, My Online Business Empire. And it was a bit of a mouthful to go around and say, well, my company is called My Online Business Empire. And everyone started calling it MOBE or MOBE, to my annoyance. I said, no, it's pronounced My Online Business Empire. But they didn't listen. They kept calling it MOBE. So eventually, I gave in and I said, okay, we'll just call it MOBE. And over time, as we started to make things more and more professional, we looked at changing the logo. And when someone first suggested to me, let's change the logo, I thought, are you crazy? No way. We're keeping the logo. But then I thought about it and I thought, yes, it's time to change the logo. So this is what we came up with. And that was November 2013. So we announced the change in the logo. It became MOBE, not MOBE, MOBE. And then in early 2014, Empire. That word, it started to bother me because I thought it's got very much business opportunity connotations to it, empire. And I started to think about, well, what do we actually want to build here? What's going to be long term? What has a lot of growth that lays ahead of it? Empire or education? And we changed the name to education. And when we did that, a lot of people, they said, well, that's a really good idea. I'm glad you did that. And part of the reason I chose education is because I didn't have to go and change all the logos. I could save some money. I thought, okay, that's good. My online business education. Well, now, in April 2016, we're actually going to be changing the logo once more. Okay, we're going to be changing the logo once more. And the reason is, the crown, the reason why we kept the crown is the crown symbolized empire. And it always annoyed me a little bit because I thought, well, if we want to go to the education space, we need something that has more of an education feel. So, I give you the new logo, the new MOBE. What do you think? Okay. We're doing away with the crown, okay? The crown is going and it's going to be replaced with the university hat, I guess you call it, cap, okay? But the new logo, it's simpler, and it says education. People see this and what do they think? They think education. When they see the crown, they didn't actually think education. But we're also going to be changing the name as well, okay? This is another big announcement. What do you think it's going to be? We're going to be changing the name from My Online Business Education to My Own Business Education. Okay. Now, let me explain why we're doing that. My Online Business Education, when people would hear that name, they would think online business. Online business. So therefore, I guess all of your education training has to do with online business. Do you know how many small businesses there are on this planet? A lot, okay? It's an enormous industry. And I want MOBE's training to not just be applicable to online businesses, I want it to also be applicable to offline businesses, traditional businesses. So again, whether you have an accounting firm, a deli, a hairdresser salon, whatever it is, there's things that you can learn at MOBE that will help you get more customers and build a more successful business. Okay, whether it's online or offline. And the name, My Own Business Education, really what it stands for is the traditional education path, if you want to learn business, is what? You go to university and you get your degree. And I went to university and I got the business degree. Well, actually I got about 4/5 of a business degree. I never finished. But I tell you, I spent 4.5 years at university, actually closer to 5 years, at supposedly one of the finest business education universities in Australia. And I probably learned more in 6 months of actually running my own business than I did in 4.5 years at university. Okay, you learn so much more through actually doing it. And one of the big problems that I had when I would sit in those lecture theatres and you'd have the lecturer down the front of the room and they'd be teaching from a textbook about how you go and build a business, about how you get customers, about how you build a brand. The vast majority of them had never even built a business. They were teaching from theory. And if you want to go down that path, what are you looking at in terms of an investment? What's it cost these days to get an MBA or a business degree? What's it cost here in the States? Someone said $100,000. Does that sound about right? Could it cost up to that? It can cost a lot of money. And why do people go and do it? Well, they go there usually just to get the piece of paper. But that's what they offer. If you want to learn how to do business, go to university, spend 3-4 years there, and get your degree. What I want MOBE to be is I want MOBE to be an alternative to going to university to learn business. I want it to be another channel where you can actually go and you can get some really good business education training, but it's taught by people who've actually been in business. None of our trainers will teach from theory. In fact, to be able to become a trainer within MOBE, you have to have built your own business. And you need to have been very successful at it. So if someone's going to come up here on stage and they're going to teach you, how you go and build a high production affiliate marketing business, who do you want to learn from? Do you want to learn from someone who's never gone and done it? Or do you want to learn from someone like Darren Salkeld who's about to cross $10 million in commissions? Okay, you want to learn from people actually doing it. So that's what MOBE is going to be about. So that's the new logo, the new name. First big change, okay? And just to show you what the new logo looks like, a few different applications. It's cleaner, it just looks a lot nicer, okay? Much more simpler. All right. The new core programs of MOBE. We're also going to be making some changes in our core programs. Now, our core programs up until now have been MLR, Titanium, Platinum, and Diamond. Of course, we're going to keep Titanium, Platinum, Diamond, but we're going to be introducing a few new programs that come before those, okay? Let me show you. The first one is going to be this, Silver, okay? Silver Masterclass. And what's Silver going to be about? Well, I want MOBE to be the education place that you come. If you're brand new in business, you've never built a business before, or if you're in a business but you're not happy with the level of production that it's producing, if you're not happy with the revenue, you come to MOBE. Okay, now core programs show you how to get to the next level. Now, what's the first thing that you need to learn if you want to be an entrepreneur? Is it the tactics? Is it how to go and get traffic? Is it how to build sales funnels? No, it's not. It's how to think like a successful entrepreneur. Because we've had tens of thousands of people come through our live events, but why is it that you can have two people, they get the exact same training, yet one of them goes on to make hundreds of thousands of dollars 12 months later, and the other doesn't. Okay, they can barely make their first sale. Why is that? It all starts in their head. It all starts in their head. Every single person right now, all of you in this room, before you try and learn all the tactics and the strategies, you've got to get your thoughts, your thinking patterns, your habits, you've got to get all of that in check first. Because until you get that in check, none of this stuff that we're teaching you is actually going to work. Okay, you have to learn to think like an entrepreneur, like a highly successful entrepreneur. And highly successful entrepreneurs, they think very differently from everyone else. They think differently in terms of how they value their time, how they take action, whether they need things to be perfect or not. They think very differently. So Silver is going to be 2 days of live training where we teach people how to think like a real entrepreneur. Okay, all on mindset. And it's not just going to be airy-fairy kind of, whimsical mindset training. It's actually going to be real training based on the most successful entrepreneurs in the world, people who become multi-millionaires and even billionaires. How do they think differently from everyone else? How does a Bill Gates think or a Warren Buffett think? How does a Steve Jobs think? Okay, we're going to take all of the biggest success factors in those people, we're going to teach you in Silver. Now here's the good news. If you are a MOBE license rates member, this program is going to be $2,500, but you're going to be grandfathered into this program. So you'll get this for free, okay, if you're an MLR. And we're going to be releasing this. I would say, in the next 6 to 8 weeks. Okay, I'm actually working on the curriculum right now. I want to get it really good, so as soon as it's ready, I'm going to let you know. Now, after you've gone through Silver, the next program that you're going to go to is Gold. Okay, Gold will come next. Now, Gold will be priced at $5,000. And what's Gold about? Well, Gold is a 3-day live training event. You'll be able to watch this through live stream as well, so you can watch this at home, just like the Silver. But Gold is going to be about your customer acquisition process, right? Because if you want to become an entrepreneur, once you get the mindset right, your number one priority is getting in place a customer acquisition process where you can reliably, you can predictably go and get customers, and you can do it in a scalable fashion. Okay, so if your whole method of getting customers right now is to go and post on Facebook and to follow up one-on-one with people, that's not really a proven customer acquisition process. Whereas something like MTTB, $49, 21 steps, that's a customer acquisition process. That's a customer acquisition process that has been responsible for probably over $50 million at this point. So a good customer acquisition process, it's scalable. You can send paid traffic to it, you can put in $1 in one end, and you can get out $2 at the other end. Okay, it's a system. So gold is going to be about how do you create that customer acquisition process. Front-end products, back-end products, improving ascension, putting together sales funnels, direct response marketing, what is it, how do you do it, all of that stuff. Okay, so if someone's a brand new business owner, once they've gone through silver, then we're going to teach them gold. Okay, we're going to teach them how to build a real business. So this is where we get into the nuts and bolts of building a real business. We go beyond the mindset. Now from there, we go to the Titanium Mastermind. Now Titanium will be similar to what it is now, but Titanium is going to be specifically about scaling. Okay, about scaling. So you take everything that you've learned in gold, okay, about how you consistently get customers, and now it's time to scale. So let's say that your business is making you $50,000, $100,000 a year. How do you get to the next level? As you build your business, what you're going to find is you will keep encountering revenue ceilings. It happened to me. When I started to make my first six figures back in early 2011, I got to a point where no matter what I did, I couldn't get beyond $100,000 a month. And I couldn't work it out, okay? I couldn't work out what I was doing wrong. I was stuck. I was stuck there for about 4 or 5 months. And I figured out that the reason why I was stuck there was because I was operating at that level. I was thinking like a person who makes, say, $80,000 a month, not like someone who makes $200,000 a month or more. The things that you do to get to your first 6 figures are very different to the things that you will have to do to get to your first 7 figures. Same with getting to 8 figures and then even 9 figures. Okay, so the way that you operate your business, what you do on a daily basis, they're very different. When I go back to my office, and I wake up in the morning and I walk down to my office and I sit in front of my computer, what I do now at that computer is very, very different to what I did 2 years ago. It's very different. Okay, it's nothing like what I used to do 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was operating at a 7-figure level, but today it's more at a 9-figure level, okay? And if I go back 4 years ago, when I was operating at, say, a 5, 6-figure level, again, the things that I would do back then were very, very different. So Titanium is all about scaling. If you've ever reached a ceiling in your business where you think you can't get beyond your current revenue levels, Titanium will get you there. So this is where we learn about systems, processes, budgeting, forecasting, all of those things that allow a business to go from, say, 5, 6 figures to 7, 8 figures and beyond. This is going to be a really, really important part of our core curriculum. Now, from there, we're going to go to Platinum. Now, Platinum is still going to be about investing. Okay, it's about investing the cash flow of your business into assets. The whole reason you get into business is not so you can spend the rest of your life running on this hamster wheel operating the business. The reason why you get into business is to create true financial freedom. And true financial freedom only comes when your money starts to work for you. So this is where we start to learn about specific investment channels, about how you invest in real estate or precious metals, asset protection. How do you protect your assets? All of this time and energy that you're putting into your business, how do you make sure that it's protected so that if anyone ever comes after your wealth, they can't lay a finger on it? Okay? And that's really, really important, because if you have kids, if you have grandkids, and you want to pass something on, you've really got to start thinking about asset protection. So these are the kind of things that we're going to cover at Platinum. Now, Diamond is going to be changing a little bit. Okay, Diamond's going to be changing a little bit. In the past, Diamond has really been about building your own sales funnel. And even though we're going to still cover that, the other half of the new Diamond is going to be about your exit strategy. Your exit strategy. When you start a business, the whole point of starting a business is to one day to be able to exit the business and to just go and live your life however you want to live it and be set up completely financially, where you never have to worry about money again. Diamond's all about how do you package your business up and actually sell it. Okay? So we start at silver With the entrepreneur getting the right mindset to learn how to start a business, we take them through gold, titanium, where they learn about scaling, platinum, where they learn about investing, the proceeds of their business, and then diamond is all about your exit strategy. Okay, so it's a very important part of it. Your exit strategy, this could be your biggest payday of your life. Has anyone ever heard of lynda.com? Lynda.com, it's an education company. Do you know last year, this lady who started this online education company where 15, 20 years ago she was selling VHS cassette tapes with her training on it. She was selling them door to door. But she actually sold that company, lynda.com, and do you know how much she sold it for? She sold it to LinkedIn last year for $1.5 billion. $1.5 billion. Diamond's all about how you actually exit your business, if you want to do that. Now, one way or another, someone's going to buy your business. Either you're going to buy into it and spend the rest of your life doing it, and some of you are going to be happy with that, or someone else is going to buy it. Okay, but either way, what you want to do when you're building your business, you want to do what Michael Gerber, author of the E-Myth, what he calls is, you want to be building your franchise prototype. Okay, your franchise prototype. And that's where you document your business, you have processes in place where everything that you do in your business can be replicated. So in other words, you can leave the business. If you want, you can go and take a holiday, you can go and do whatever you want, and the business will operate independently of you, like a real business should. Okay, so everything that we talk about in Diamond will be around that. How do you package, and if you want, sell the business. But it's also going to be about what do you do after you sell the business. And what we're going to teach you is how do you go and create your own information marketing business. Okay, your own information marketing business in the niche that you built that first business in. Okay, so after you exit your business, then what are you going to do for the rest of your life? Do you want to go sit on a beach and just enjoy the proceeds of your business? Well, maybe you do. But one other alternative is you can start your own information marketing business and you can go and consult other people in your business. And there's a lot of reasons why you would want to do that. Number one, a good information marketing business can pay you incredibly well. Okay, it really can. It can set you up for the rest of your life. We're going to teach you exactly how to do that. So there's the new core product range. There's 5 of them. And you have to go through them in order. No one can get to diamond unless they've first gone through silver, gold, right up to platinum, and then they graduate through to diamond. What I want to show you is I want to show you the brand new designs that we're putting in place across the entire company. A lot of our websites, they're kind of outdated. Okay, they're from 2 years ago, and it's time to update everything. So silver, gold, titanium, platinum, diamond. We've been working on some new designs, and these certainly aren't final, but I want to show you what they're starting to look like. All right, so this is the new design for silver. You'll notice that a lot of our new designs have photos in them, and part of the reason is we've been doing mastermind events now for over 3 years, and we invest a lot in videos. That's the diamond video. Let me pause that. We invest a lot in our videos, our photos. So you notice that at every event we have our photography team, our video team, which are doing an amazing job. And they come to every single event and we're always getting photos. I mean, you just saw when we gave out the checks, we're waving into the camera. The reason why we do stuff like that is in this business, when you're selling information training or live events, your assets are actually the photos, the videos, or the experiences. Those are your main marketing assets. So we've started to use them a lot more. So this is the silver live stream sales letter. Okay, and it's all about mindset. Okay, it's all about before you even start a business, you need to learn how successful entrepreneurs operate and also how to choose the right business model in the first place. Okay, so a lot of the photos from our live events, we're going to start incorporating them into our designs. You notice how these are a lot cleaner, and you might even recognize yourself in some of these photos. Okay, but these are all from our masterminds. All right, so that's silver. And again, that's going to be $2,500. Now, the 21 steps that we currently have, I'm going to have to rewrite all of them. And I've got that on my to-do list. As soon as I get home, I'm going to lock myself in a hotel room for 3 days. It's probably going to take longer than 3 days, but I'm going to get that done. So in the next 2 months, you're going to see completely brand new 21 steps. Now from silver, then we go to gold. Okay, so gold's going to be 5,000. Now gold is 3 days. This is all about your customer acquisition process. Okay, so new professional designs. Lots of our photos from our live events, all of that in there. Okay, and then titanium. I love this photo. This is from the Bahamas Mastermind, 2014. We had about 250 people there. Okay, but now we can really start to show some of our masterminds in the sales letter. Okay, some of the photos, all of that. And what this means for you is higher conversions. Okay, higher conversions, more sales. And also all of our speakers too. You know, we can leverage the credibility of a lot of our speakers now because we've done 5 Titanium Masterminds. We've had people like Kevin Harrington, who sold over $4 billion worth of products through TV infomercials. Fred Katona, another one of our Titanium speakers. Fred helped launch Priceline.com, multi-billion-dollar company. So he was one of the guys who helped launch that company. We've had Joe Sugarman. Does everyone know who Joe Sugarman is? Blue Blockers Sunglasses. He's the guy behind that. Mike Koenigs has done some of the biggest launches. Russ Whitney, which is Russell's father, once operated a $250 million per year seminar business. So we've had some big names speak at Titanium, and we're going to start to really leverage that. Okay, and then we go to platinum. So again, all updated designs, higher conversions, more money for you guys, and then diamond. Now the new sales letter for diamond, it's very different to the current one, and soon you guys will be able to read it. Okay, so I'll share this with you soon. But I'm excited about this. This really will freshen up MOBE. Okay, it's like a whole facelift of the entire company. So you're going to start to see a lot more of this. So new designs. What else are we working on? Certification. One thing that we don't want to do is we don't want to be in the business of just selling education training products that no one ever consumes. So that's our next focus. How do we increase the consumption of our products that when people invest all this money in these training programs, we test their knowledge and we test that they've actually understood what we've taught them. So we're going to move to a certification model. So in other words, when you go through silver, gold, right up to diamond, at the end of it, we're going to test your knowledge. And if you pass, then you will get the certificate. Okay? So silver, gold, titanium, platinum, all of that, you'll get the certification badge. Now the certification badge will go on your website, which brings me to my next topic, your website. We are actually working on this brand new custom website that every affiliate within MOBE will be able to use. And it will be personalized around you. It will be very professional. And I want to show you that in just a moment. The other thing that we're going to start to do is change our language. No longer will you be known as a MOBE affiliate. We're going to change that to a MOBE consultant. Okay, you will start to be known as a MOBE consultant. Now, what's the difference? Well, a MOBE consultant, you consult other business owners. You represent the company, you go to other business owners, and let's say that they're struggling with getting traffic. You have traffic training programs that MOBE has that you can pass on to them. Okay, so as a consultant, you have different resources that you can offer to them based on what they need. And here's just a mock-up of the new website. Let me show you this. Now guys, we just literally started working on this in the last week. So what I'm sharing with you here, it's a little bit rough right now, but just trust me, this is going to be enormous. Okay, let me see. Okay, so here's a very rough mock-up. I want you to imagine that this is your website, and instead of me, that's you. Okay, you've got your own branding photo there. Now, right below your photo is your certification level. Let's say that you are a diamond certified partner. Your badge will be displayed right there. Now, if someone doesn't know what that means, they'll be able to click on that, Diamond Certified, and they'll be able to go and see what the core programs are and what you have to do to get certified. Right there on your website will be all the core products of MOBE: silver, gold, titanium, platinum, diamond. These will all be your affiliate links. So let's say that they're on your website and they see that you're diamond certified and they hover over diamond. They'll see what diamond's about, they'll click on read more, and it will take them to that brand new sales letter for diamond. And it's going to be your affiliate link. Okay, so it's all tracked back to you. But this will be a professional website. Now, here's the other really cool part. Who's ever started a blog and you start writing blog posts, but after a week you kind of lose your momentum? Who's got a blog out there that you haven't updated in over a month? Be honest. Yeah, most of us. I do too. Okay, Matt Lloyd's blog, that hasn't been updated in a while. Well, we're going to fix that for you. You'll notice that on MOBE.com, every single day without fail, we release 3 brand new blog posts. What we're going to do is we're going to custom code your website so that all of our blog posts automatically are fed onto your website. In other words, your website updates every single day with brand new content. But within each piece of content, you'll notice that those pieces of content, at the end, they will usually recommend a product. So let's say that piece of content, it's all about Facebook pay-per-click. Well, at the end of that article, we go and recommend a product on the MOBE marketplace about Facebook pay-per-click. We're going to do the same thing on your website, but it's going to be your affiliate link. So in other words, you just have this never-ending stream of new content coming out, which can get you sales. When people come to your website, it looks professional. Okay, it looks all very professional. And again, this is just a mock-up. It's going to look way better than this. This is a rough mock-up. Yours will look way better. But they'll see exactly what your certification level is. Now, let's say they don't know what Diamond Certified means. They click on it. And it's then going to take them to a new page showing all the different certification levels. And they will be able to see that you've got certified at Diamond and what Diamond is. They'll be able to see the date that you got certified at Diamond. They'll be able to see what you need to do to get certified as a Diamond partner. They'll see when you did your Platinum, when you did your Titanium, when you did Gold, everything. It's like a timeline that shows your education steps that you went through. Now, let's say that someone's thinking about working with you, or they're thinking about coming on board with MOBE as an affiliate partner. Do you think that if you're certified at Diamond, that's going to help with your credibility? Absolutely. Okay, and it's going to be right there in front of them. They're going to land on your homepage and your level will be right there, whether you're Diamond, whether you're silver, whether you're gold, it's right there in front of them. This will also increase your conversions because as people come on board and they get started with you, as you go and build your own affiliate team, think about this for a second. I get started with you and I see that you're Diamond certified. Is that a good first impression? Yeah. Absolutely. Now, if I'm thinking about going Diamond and I know that you're Diamond, you've just set the example for me to follow. But what if you're only silver? If you're only silver, it doesn't look that good. Okay, it'll still give you a little bit of credibility, but it doesn't look as good. So it means that as people go through our marketing process, they're seeing this, they see that you're Diamond, they think, you know what, I want to be Diamond too, because I'm going to have this website built for me, and I want to be able to show everyone that I am a Diamond certified partner within MOBE. It means that you're going to get a lot more upsells in your business. This will dramatically increase your conversion rates. Now, up here in the menu, if they click on products, remember this is all on your own website. If they click on products, every single product within MOBE, on our MOBE marketplace, and there's currently hundreds of them, you're going to have them all on your website. And below every single product, there's going to be a link. That's going to be your affiliate link. You won't have to waste any time trying to set this up. It's all done for you as part of our new partner program. So now as a MOBE consultant, you're talking to a business owner and they tell you what their struggle is. And let's have a look. Let's say that they tell you that they are struggling to give good sales presentations. So you go to your products tab, or you recommend they go to your products tab on your professional website, and there just so happens to be a product that's related to giving good sales presentations. They click it, they buy, you get paid. Okay, now that they're in your business. Okay, so it's the same with the events. What you're going to see is a lot more events come through MOBE. We're going to start adding a lot more summits, and we're going to add them to our mastermind levels. So Titanium right now includes 3 summits. It's soon going to include a lot more. We're going to make each mastermind level much more valuable, add more training, more content, which means that there's more training to go through to get certified, but we don't want it to be too easy to get certified. We want people to actually have to go through the training, learn a lot, and really earn that certification badge. So you're going to be going back to school soon. Okay, you're going to have exams. No, I'll make them. I won't make them too hard, but they really will test your understanding. Okay, but all of that's going to be there, and then you're going to have the About Me section. So you'll be able to write your own little bio. You can get your own little photo like that done. You'll have a contact section. They'll fill this out. You'll be able to get leads. Now, the other thing that we're going to do, as you get certified at the higher levels, your website will change. You're going to get additional features. So, for example, let's say you're silver. Okay, let's say you're silver. You're going to get a standard website, kind of like the one I just showed you. But if you're willing to upgrade to gold, then your website will be upgraded. It's going to have a few more features now. So for example, you'll be able to start embedding different affiliate links and creating different residual income streams. And as you upgrade to the higher levels, let's say you become diamond, you're going to get access to things like much more templates. You'll be able to completely customize your website and create something with your own color scheme, your own design. You'll be able to choose from lots of different templates so that no one else out there, no other MOBE consultant has your website. Yours will be completely unique. But that will be available at the higher levels, at Diamond. But you'll be able to do all kinds of things. MOBE sites, that we're going to completely renovate that and make that so much more powerful. And as you get to the higher levels, you're going to get more and more features. You'll be able to create lots of different lead capture pages, everything. Okay, so that's another reason why you want to go diamond. Okay, so the upgrade to MOBE sites, you won't need to upgrade if you're diamond. You'll get everything plus a whole lot more. We're going to completely renovate the whole thing. Oh, and I'm glad you brought that up because I want to show you one other thing we're working on. Check this out. We're going to give you a brand new back office. And this back office will absolutely kill what we have right now. What we have right now is just, it's okay, but it's kind of outdated. And I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. And I just didn't have the tech resources that I needed to get it done. That's going to change this year. We are rebuilding an entire new tech team, and they're going to be working with me in the offices in KL. No more, we'll still have some virtual staff in our tech team, but the core is going to be right in the office working with me. So your new dashboard, it's going to have everything. Your commissions, all of your stats, everything displayed so it's easy to understand. You know how much traffic you're getting, how many leads you're getting, how many commissions you've got, everything. This living, breathing dashboard, all your key stats, completely customizable, fully integrated with HAS Offers, with our tracking program. You know how right now you log into MOBE Office, then you've got to go to HAS Offers, and then you've got to go to MOBEaffiliatesupport.com, and then you've got to go to your 21-step back office, and everything's spread out. It's not really user-friendly, especially for someone who's brand new. That's going to change. We're going to have everything in the exact same place. You log into one membership site, and it's all there. So at the bottom of your back office, and again, this is a mock-up we threw together. It's going to be much better than this, but everything's going to be here. Announcements from me, so important announcements, so you don't miss them. Daily training calls. Where do you get access to all the different training calls? Event schedules. all your affiliate links, all your reports, calendar, your team members, who they are, their names. You can email them at a click of a button, but it's all here right in your back office. Landing pages, everything, all in the one place. Okay, so this is going to be really, really cool. I mean, you can even change the colors, all that stuff as well if you want. You can play around with it. But this is what, I don't like that. This is what I'm most excited about, okay? You're going to love this. So this will be coming very, very soon. The other thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be changing MOBE.com. MOBE.com, if you go there right now, it's a blog. Okay, it's a blog. It's got lots of new, fresh content coming, but it's a blog. We're going to be changing that. So now when people go to MOBE.com, it's a much cleaner layout. It has our core products right there on the front page, silver to diamond, everything in the one place. Okay, so we're actually getting that design. The next big change, I think this is going to be one of the biggest revenue innovations the company has seen in its history. These books here, this is not just a book. This is the ultimate prospecting tool. This book, if you learn how to use it properly, this book can bring you a lot of commissions, a lot of business. Here's what we're going to do. Very soon, in the next week, you're going to be able to go to a website, a brand new website, and you're going to be able to buy these books in bulk. Now, when I wrote this book, the mentor who got me to really do the book was a guy called Raymond Aaron. Okay, he teaches people how to write books. And Raymond spoke at our Titanium Mastermind, and he was the inspiration for me for writing a book. And the most important piece of advice that he gave me, he said, when you write your book, before you even write the first word, define what the purpose of the book is. What is the purpose? He said that the biggest mistake new authors make is when they write their book, they don't have a clear purpose. So he said, what does this book you're writing, what's its purpose? What's it going to sell? And so I said to him, the MOBE affiliate program. This book, every single word that I wrote, the entire thing, we're talking 260 pages, it's like the ultimate sales letter for the MOBE affiliate program. It's a sales letter. Now, it's also very useful and valuable training. Who's read the book? Who's actually read it and who learned a lot from it? Be honest. You learn a lot. Good. But it's also a sales letter. When you read this book, did it get you more excited about promoting MOBE? Did it instill more confidence in promoting MOBE? Absolutely. And you'll notice that on every second page of this book, there's a little call to action in the footer. And let me just read this out. It says, with my high-ticket affiliate marketing system, 90% of the work required to run a business is done for you. We take care of fulfillment, payments, website sales, funnels, and more. Go to mobe.com/HTAM to get paid up to $13,500 on high-ticket sales made for you. So that link, that's my link. Now, if you sell this book online, the customer who buys it is now in your team. So all their future purchases get tracked back to you. So if they get this book and they read it, and they go online and they buy, you're going to get all those commissions. But if you hand out this book face-to-face right now with that link, because that's not an affiliate link, those sales wouldn't be tracked to you if you were to hand it out just face-to-face. We're going to change that. What we're going to do is you're going to be able to buy these books in bulk, and on every second page, instead of that being a generic link, it's actually going to be your affiliate link. It's going to be your affiliate link. Now, some of you in this room, you struggle with the technical aspects of internet marketing. In fact, I know a lot of you do. A lot of you do. You tell me all the time. You tell me that there's so much to learn. I don't know what traffic method I should be focusing on. I don't know what to do. Remember what I said yesterday, you're not in the internet marketing business, okay? You're really in the promotion business, and whether you use the internet or not isn't important. It's really about how many prospects do you get this in front of every single day. What if you had a stack of these? What if you carried around 3 of these everywhere you went, and it had your link? And let's say you were just having a normal conversation with someone and they happen to ask what you do. And you responded to them, well, you know how a lot of people these days, they're struggling to get ahead financially. You know, they're working more for less pay, and a lot of them don't really know what to do. Well, what I do is I help those people create financial freedom with their own online business. Now, what do you think they're going to say to you? Tell me more. And what are you going to say? You're going to say, well, I'm sorry, I don't actually have time right now, but hey, you know what? I actually have a book that the founder of the company wrote, and he explains the entire thing much better than I ever could. I've got a couple copies. Would you like one? What do you think they're going to say? Yes. And you say, here you go. Right? So you're going to give them this book. It's the ultimate business card. They're going to take this home and they're going to start reading it. And at some point, they're going to think, you know what? This looks exciting. I want to do this. And they're going to go to your link. They're going to get started in the 21 steps. They're going to get silver, gold, titanium, and so on. And you're going to make all of those commissions. Now, if you struggle with the online marketing side of things, who thinks that they can give out books every day? 2 or 3 books. Who thinks they can do that? I mean, you could train a monkey to do that, okay? It's not hard to do. So, from now on, you carry around a couple of these books and you just hand them out. It's an easy way to get sales. I mean, if you don't want to do the online marketing thing, you don't even have to do that if you don't want. You could go and build an entire team within MOBE. You could go and make a 6-figure income within MOBE just by giving out books. Okay, so this is going to be enormous, and again, this will be ready in about a week. You're going to be able to buy books in quantities of 50, 100, and 250. So we'll ship them directly to your door. If you get the 250, you're going to have a couple of big boxes coming to you. But then, when you wake up every morning, you're going to make it one of your goals to simply give out books. Okay? So just have that as your rule. I'm not going to go to sleep until I've given out at least 3 books a day. Go down to your local coffee store, have a conversation with someone, and give out the book. Okay? And you don't even have to do much telling or selling. You're just handing them a book. Okay, the next big innovations that we're doing. Our rewards program. So we have the 6-figure club. This is where once you cross your first $100,000, you actually get the ring. Now, I don't have it here, but I actually just decided on this in the last few days. We're going to introduce a brand new club, and it's going to be called the 5-figure club. Okay? So to get into the 5-figure club, you just need to cross $10,000. Easy to do. That's like one all-in sale. And then you too will get a ring. Now, it's going to be a slightly scaled down ring. It won't be as fancy as the more expensive rings. But you'll still get a ring. Okay? So, and when you do get your ring, we're going to bring you up here on stage. We're going to celebrate you. We're going to recognize you. You'll be able to use that in your marketing. So make it a goal to get to your first $10,000 in commissions. Now, when you do cross 6 figures, when you do get to your first $100,000, these are the new rings. New rings. I think you're going to like this. So you cross $100,000. You're now in the 6-figure club. And your ring, this is what it's made out of. It's made out of 10-carat white gold. It's got real diamonds, not those fake cubic zirconia diamonds, the real thing, okay? The real thing, the real diamonds. And it's got a blue sapphire center stone. So you're going to get that at $100,000. Now, in the past, you would get a ring at $100,000, and then you would have to wait until you got to $1 million to get the next one, to get your next level of recognition. That's going to change. Now, you cross the first 100,000, and then when you get to 250,000, you get another ring. Okay, now this one is Emerald. Emerald 6-figure club ring. This is no longer 10-carat white gold. This one is 14-carat white gold. More valuable. And the emerald, the green emerald inside it is more valuable than the sapphire. From there, you go to the ruby 6-figure club ring. Now, I know for the guys, I know it looks a little bit feminine, but in real person, believe me, it looks more masculine. Now, this one is 16-carat white gold, so you notice they get more and more valuable. This ring by itself is worth almost $5,000. You cross 750,000, and now you go to an 18-carat white gold. So again, it becomes more and more valuable. This one has a clear diamond in the middle. It's worth $5,500. Has your name engraved on it, all of that. By this stage, you've got 4 rings. Right, soon you're going to be wearing these rings in both hands. Okay, like a rapper or something. Right. What I recommend you do is you only wear one. You wear the highest level. You keep the others at home, or you give it to your wife or your husband. But I personally, you won't see me showing up with 10 rings on. I'll just wear one. Mine right now is getting melted down into the new design. That's why I'm not wearing mine. Yes? They will have the new logo. Absolutely, yeah. They're about to be made right now. Now you cross $1 million. Now you're in the 7-figure club. And at the 7-figure club, suddenly, we don't mess around with white gold anymore. We go to the platinum. Platinum, more valuable than gold. Okay, it's a heavy, dense metal, incredibly valuable, very expensive platinum. But this ring is made out of solid platinum, and it has a black diamond in the middle. Now, black diamond, these are quite rare. This ring itself, mainly because of that black diamond, it's worth $10,500. Okay, now these are not easy to get. You've got to cross $1 million. You've got to make it into the 7-figure club. But from there, you keep on promoting. And once you cross 2.5 million, then we go to this one. This one is also platinum, and this is a yellow diamond. Now, yellow diamonds, natural yellow diamonds, not the fake ones, these are incredibly rare. Okay, they're very hard to find. They're also incredibly expensive. This ring is worth $13,500. Now, from there, once you cross 5 million, then you're going to go to an aqua blue diamond 7-figure club ring. These almost don't exist. Aqua blue diamonds are very, very hard to find. And these will be high quality diamonds too. This one's worth $16,500, just the ring itself. Now from there, we go to 7.5 million. And what do you think comes next? I couldn't find a more valuable diamond, so we actually had to change the stone to something even rarer than diamonds. And that's called alexandrite. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard of this stone. It's so rare you probably haven't even heard of it. But this stone, natural alexandrite, its properties are so unique that you'll be looking at it and its color will change right before your very eyes. It's one of the most rarest gemstones that occurs in nature. Okay, and again, it's a natural occurring gemstone, extremely rare, only found in some parts of the world, very hard to mine. This ring is worth over $20,000. Okay, so 7.5 million. So right now, there's only one person who's getting this ring, and who's that? Darren Selkeld. Okay, so Darren will get one soon. Now, what happens when you cross 7.5 million and then you go on to 10 million? What do you get next? You get the Rolex. Okay, you actually get a diamond encrusted yellow gold Rolex. Now, I picked up mine. This is actually my one. I picked it up in New York late last year. The watch itself is worth $65,000. I was actually going to buy it here in Vegas, but they wanted to charge me sales tax, so I flew to New York and I picked it up there instead. But this was last year. I was at the Venetian, but I got it. Okay, so when you cross $10 million, now you get the Rolex. But then what? I didn't have to worry about that question for a long time, because I honestly thought, well, is someone going to get to 10 million? That's not easy to do. But now it looks like someone is. So I thought, how do I keep them motivated to get to the next level? What's more valuable than a gold Rolex? And the answer is, at 25 million, a platinum Rolex. Now this one is solid platinum. Platinum is rarer than gold. So I don't know where Darren is, but Darren, this is your next goal. Okay, platinum Rolex. These are worth $120,000. I, of course, will need to buy one because, you know, it's an investment to share, to show on stage. Not for any other reasons, but I will be buying one, and I'll be giving this one to Darren. Just kidding. No, I will. Darren, I'm going to buy you one. I'll buy you a brand new one. I'll polish this one up really good so you can't tell. No, I'm going to keep this one. I like it. Okay, but when you get to 25 million, then you'll get the platinum Rolex. Now what comes after that? We're not going to have to worry about that for a little while. But when he does get to 25 million, then I'll come up with something. Okay, so those are the new rewards programs. Now let me show you the next big innovation. This is what I'm really excited about. The 21 steps is great. The 21 steps has made tens of millions of dollars in commissions for our affiliate partners around the world. But when you finish the 21 steps, then you go into the traffic training. You go into Traffic Masters Academy. Here's the big problem with that. When people get through the 21 steps, they go through Traffic Masters Academy and they have their traffic coaching sessions, but there's not a lot of structure to it. There's not a lot of structure to the training. So who's had their traffic coaching sessions so far? Who's had some? Okay. The way it works right now is you call your traffic coach and you tell them, here's what I'm struggling with. So every single call could be different, and for every client it could be different. Unlike the 21 steps where you follow step by step and there's a real structure to your training. So we're going to be changing that, and we're actually coming out with a brand new program. It's called Traffic Generator Pro, and it is a 30-day step-by-step program, 30 days, where just like the original 21 steps, you're going to have a traffic coach. They're going to unlock the steps for you as you go through, and this 30-day traffic training program, this will walk you through what you need to do to get traffic, okay? It's going to be amazing. It's going to have 30 different lessons. It's getting made right now. Each lesson is going to cover a different traffic method. So there's going to be a 30-minute video. You'll watch the video, you'll learn the traffic method, and then you'll have a call with your traffic coach. Now the cool thing about this is when people go through the 21 steps, then they will go into this. But it works the other way too. What you'll be able to do is, you'll be able to promote this Traffic Generator Pro on the front end as a $49 product. When people go through the 30 days and they get to the end, where do you think we're going to put them? Into the 21 steps. So it's like a reverse funnel which works both ways. You'll be able to promote this as a traffic training program. People buy it, they learn how to generate traffic, they get their traffic coach, and at the end, what do you think we say to them? We say, well, do you have a good high-ticket business model to promote? And if they say no, we say, all right, we're going to put you into the 21 steps. And now they get another coach included in the price. So this is another way that you can get people into the 21 steps. Event marketing co-ops, we're going to be doing this for Platinum and Diamond members. Every time we promote a live event, we go and spend money on postcards. Where's the guy I was talking to last night at the VIP dinner? Right there. I'm sorry, what's your name again? Ben. Okay, so Ben came to a home business summit. When was it? Last week? Was that, and that was the one that you got the postcard from? Was that you or was that someone else?
I got an email.
Okay, yeah, it must have been someone else. You were sitting near me, but there was someone else as well. But that was yourself, yes. So this gentleman here, he went to the Seattle Home Business Summit, and he heard about that because he got a postcard. So I was explaining to him last night, every time we do an I Am Freedom or a Home Business Summit, we'll go and spend about $30,000. When I say we, I mean myself, for our MOBE affiliate account. And we'll spend $30,000 and we'll go and send out a whole blanket of postcards. So he got one of our postcards, came to the event, and now he's platinum, right? Okay, now he's platinum. So what you'll soon be able to do, if you're platinum or if you're diamond, you will be able to buy into the co-op. So you'll be able to have some of those postcards with your link. We'll send them out, and then if people upgrade, you get paid. Okay, so that's going to be coming available really soon. The other thing I want to show you, in the next week and a half, we're going to actually close up our first deal for getting our very own resort. MOBE's going to be getting a resort. Yeah. And I'm going to call this the Diamond Resort. I can't tell you where it is just right now, but all right, I'll tell you. Just don't tell anyone, okay? It's in Costa Rica. It's in Costa Rica. It's right on the beach, and right now, it doesn't quite look like that. To be honest, right now, it's a bit of a dump, okay? It's not exactly selling it for you, but we're going to be knocking it down, basically, and then rebuilding it. It's only 22 rooms right now, but it's got zoning for another 50 rooms. So I'm going to have to put a lot of money into it, but I'm going to get the whole thing rebuilt. I'm going to try and do this in the next 8 months, okay? Once it's rebuilt, once it's sparkling new, then you'll be able to come and stay at this resort, and we're going to start hosting masterminds down there. And the other thing that we're doing is, you know how we have the MOBE Motors program, where you can earn a car? We're going to start a new program called MOBE Vacation. And as you get sales, you're going to be able to earn points to come and take a vacation in the resort and stay for free. Okay. So that's coming up really soon.